Salutations viewers, my name is Game Dame, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Sorry the last episode was a little short. I lost track of time. I thought it was over, but apparently it was a long day since I was recording for a while. So now we are in the bar again, and again it's Joseph's wife, and I'm pretty sure they're not going through a good time for marriage. So let's see what she has to say. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone and in the corner nursing a cocktail. I'm gonna bring the mic a little bit closer to me. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off with some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up half-heartedly, raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. Last time I interacted with her, it wasn't exactly the best, so I was just kind of like brushing her off. I was like, nah, I want men. I don't want you lady boobs. This seat taken. She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway since she finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. Mary, you're an alcoholic. She hiccups and guess she's a little too far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? I'll walk her home. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away. I got it. She clearly does not got it. Obviously, Mary, you're just a little too drunk. I'll walk you home, girl. I'm a gentleman. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Neil knows me. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets. Nah? Ain't her thing. That's because she's married, and she's a good Christian woman who likes to drink the blood of Christ way too often. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. Still raining a little bit. I take my coat off and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence the street towards the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her for fear that she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really, forget it, really hard marriage? No, I wouldn't have guessed. Why? Because you're drinking every night at this fucking bar. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just hold on? What's wrong? Oh. How about another drink? Old time's sake? Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh. Oh, what if Joseph saw that? Yo, he's gonna think he's cheating on me. Spicy stuff. Huge Jackman. Matt, you're the only one for me. I'm gonna go on another date with you. Wait, I gotta check my status now with Craig. He probably doesn't like me. Let's message Matt. I'm sure he is my dream daddy. He is my dream daddy. He's mine. I need to ring him in as fucking close as I can, because I need that man in my life. I need a nice little coffee boy. God, I'm a fucking moron. Matt and I spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy. I don't know Roman numerals. That's pretty embarrassing, actually, for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon to just hang out with him. I know up to like 5, and that's about it. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with her homework, and introducing her to music that's just not boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. Look at you, Amanda Panda. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready, try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual, and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. Maybe it's embarrassing and it reminds him of his old wife. I mean, stuff like that can have an effect on someone. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallways as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks over me. She pinches the bridge off of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals, they're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? Amanda, please. I'm the one knowing what's going on here. I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick a better outfit. Stop. Ugh. Those sandals are going directly in the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash. Fine, keep them. But you're committing a heinous crime. Justice will find you one day. Come on, Dad, we gotta go. I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Huge! I turn around and see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Your fucking son sold me oregano drugs the other day, you asshole. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes in the gothic arts of depression and sadness. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing set? What? It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk. Of course it fucking perks. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. Oh, look at my man. Look how cute he is. I head back to the room of the coffee spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute show details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug. Glad you could make it, Huge. I'm glad I could make it, Matt. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up a set with the selections from his new album, Witch Diaries, and then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Joe's and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. I remember that ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pub. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bases on fire and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside, all 17 of them. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Matt, fucking play. Come on, Matt, you should play. No, he didn't like I really can't. I'll play. What are you doing? What? Fuck, he didn't like that! No. Stop talking, close your mouth. The SKAMMUNIST Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need. I was like, what is that trumpet noise? Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Huge. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as Scott is I'm sorry. I have to go back to... I don't want him to hate me. Alright, so we're gonna skip all this and...
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're not...
Wait, what?
That we're full. I'll do it. There it is! I did not want that chance to pass by because I made him upset and I didn't want to make my boy upset. I'll play. What are you doing? There's the weird trumpets again. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. Or blah, blah. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones in the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes. Thank you, Huge. I owe you big time. You know what you can give me later, baby. God, I'm a thirsty bitch. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Ugh, I told you these sandals were a bad choice. It's not that. I agreed to pull out my ska. No, absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're gonna in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is going to be Fireblast. Amanda, or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. Ooh, stop it! You're making it... Woo! Buddy! Buddy boy!
Oh.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent you might already know and maybe have seen before but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt. So let me just bring out my dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered underneath drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already. He has a name for the fan base. This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. How delightful this is. Oh, this is going to be one hell of a night. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now.
Oh, man.
Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hands smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for the third waves. Woo! One second. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VI. Fuck if I know. takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of this anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I'm almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because I'm trembling so much. No joke, Dad, I'm rooting for you. You're going to knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic comedy show. You got to ring in those dick jokes in there somewhere. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charge into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. All right, just making sure. I know you're going to do great, Huge. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Ooh! Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the SKAMMUNIST Manifesto, Huge Jacked Man. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey, everybody. Good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Huge, but you can call me by my stage name. 5 Iron Freddy. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. There's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter, and now I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up. Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Yo. What? I have to play this? Yo, I'm going to keep this suspense for like the next episode. Yeah, I'm going to keep this suspense for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.